I guess, with Albania. Do you know if they had any agreement or positive signals from Albania?
Well, that is actually what our Minister of Justice is saying in the press here, is that the Kosovars would be willing to offer these spots and cells in prisons because they have real, she calls it, our Minister of Justice, they have European ambitions and they need our support. Frankly, I think Albania is on a good path to enter EU.
Yes.
And in the next line of countries that will enter, I saw the ambition of 2027, maybe early, but I think Albania is on a path to get there.
Yes.
But let's be frank, on Kosovo, there are a lot of issues with other countries in EU, not Belgium. I think Belgium will support if you have a prison or not. For instance, Spain is very cautious on offering regional autonomy because they have provinces that often act against Madrid and want their own autonomy. They are afraid of precedents with Kosovo, that is a separated country now from Serbia. For instance, Spain has, if you have no recognition in certain European countries, that is your issue. So I was a bit surprised that this seemed to be indeed one of the arguments, not for Albania, but for Kosovo.
I'm not surprised that, well, it seems, reading between the lines, that Albania was not so hot on the idea. And I'm not surprised because I remember when Keir Starmer made his first trip to Albania and there was a press conference with Rama and they were talking about, Keir started talking about sort of possible return hubs, similar to the Italy sort of idea. And Rama was just like, yeah, absolutely no way, never in Albania. We only did it with Italy because of our past together. You know, you accepted so many Albanians, you know, in the 90s, and that's only because of our history that we are prepared to help you with migration. And Keir just got ripped to shreds in the British media over it. So Rama has actually said several times that the agreement with Italy, this sort of agreement, is the only one that he will consider because of the historical reasons. So, I mean, I'm surprised they even entertained the visit. I guess they were being diplomatic, but I'd be surprised if something came out of it. What you said, it's, you know, it is a populist idea. Do you think it is one which has gained traction with the public? Do the public like the idea? Is it, you know, has it worked as a sort of dog whistle to win, you know, some political points or whatever? Or are the general population sort of against this as well?
Oh, I think there are some, actually, there's part of the population that supports the idea that non-EU residents would be better to be set in cells in a prison outside EU. That is probably a populist idea that enters into the mind of or hearts of certain people. But I think it is divided. Of course, people, if you think about it a little bit more thoroughly and rationally, you know how much it costs. The Danish have spent 200 million on that idea of the prison in Kosovo, and until now it has delivered no solution whatsoever.
Wow.
So, yeah, I think it's a very expensive idea.
Do you think the plan's going to go forward with Kosovo? Has there been any indication other than what the Justice Minister said? Or do we have to wait and see?
I don't know. I think with Albania, it is more a discussion on taking back nationals, Albanian nationals in our prisons. But for that, they need room themselves. And I think, as I know, the Albanian justice is working very well with the Belgian justice, also on the criminal networks. So I think those are important lines to keep also in the EU accession. And I think there they are on a positive dialogue. But concerning the prison, okay, our minister claims it will move forward and they will try to work on the idea. It was actually the idea of the party of the prime minister, the current prime minister, Bart de Wever. It was his party who entered the idea into the government of this in the agreement of this new government. So I think probably they will not drop it. They will still try to work on it, but they will work on several ways to try to find a solution for the overpopulation, the overcrowded prisons we have.